Good afternoon, everyone. So I decided to do a short video. I have gotten some feedback, and I tend to take feedback to heart, where people are saying that I'm a hypocrite because I talk about Lori and the things that she does and says on the internet, and aren't Lori's daughters on the internet. So I'm talking about naked butterflies, children coming across this stuff, but I have no regard for Lori's children. And I think the comparison is disrespectful. I get the sentiment, but it's disrespectful. Naked butterfly, may she rest in peace, is no longer with us. Her children are grieving. They just lost their mother. Lori, by the grace of God, has the ability to do better, be better. Okay? And I never disrespect her children. Telling truths will never be disrespect. I'm not mocking her. I'm not coming on pretending to be Lori. I'm not coming on mocking an addiction she may be struggling or an addiction she had. I'm telling truths on Lori. So that will never be disrespectful. Her daughters have said they're embarrassed of the way she behaves, yet she continues to behave this way. She continues to go live. She continues to post videos in these skimpy, scad outfits, dancing inappropriately, okay? I do not think that women have to dress a certain way, act a certain way. You could dress, act however you want. But if your children are telling you they're embarrassed by it and you continue to do it and we call it out, that'll never be me shaming her. It's calling her out for disgusting behavior. Her saying half-breed comments, all the other things that she said, all the brothers love Lori. You can hear the implication in that all the brothers love Lori. Why? So I'm going to continue to call her out, okay? I'm trying to do it with respect. I'm trying to take people's criticism in stride and I absorb it, but I'm still going to call people out for things that they do the same way. If I say offensive things, if whatever, people disagree with me, they have the right to call me out, okay? So let me show you Lori lying, saying that she never mocked Lisa, and she has, and who Unfiltered Truth. They changed their name on YouTube. Of course, I will credit them. I got these from Unfiltered Truth. I think it's Truth Censored or something, Uncensored. And of course, Mickey Mouse Fan. Okay, I will always credit them, source them. I'm not going to be showing. Anyway, I'll get to that in a second.
My dad does not take me to those. I'm sorry, man, but I don't know what you heard, but that is not true. That is not true. You guys don't know what happens behind the scenes. You guys don't know. They know. They know. Can we please stop talking about my family and my kids and everything? That's not gonna feed me. Please don't talk about my family or my kids. It's not gonna feed me. It's not gonna get me where I need to be. I just need 30. Just 30. Just 30. I thought you guys.
So as I said earlier, I'm not going to play this video. These videos are on my channel. Of course, I got them from Mickey Mouse Fans channel. I did a video on my YouTube channel. Okay, I kept them off of TikTok for a reason. But you can see her mocking Naked Butterfly. I put these still shots, which are bad enough, okay? Trigger warning. The video is way worse, so if you do go watch the video, it says something, forewarning, this may incite your rage. So it's a video on my YouTube channel with that title, okay? Forewarning, may incite your rage. You can see her mocking Naked Butterfly. I will not play the video here again because it is triggering, but I thought it was important because people give me criticism of why I speak about Lori, and it's because she continues to exhibit these behaviors. That's what people don't understand. I've said so much. If you've actually watched me or listened to me, I have said I am a hypocrite. I've been a hypocrite yesterday, I'm a hypocrite today, and I know I'm going to be a hypocrite tomorrow. I understand that I'm flawed. I understand people are flawed. But every day is a new opportunity. Every day that you wake up is a new opportunity to try to do better. And I can guarantee you that I try to do better every day. I'm going to fall short every day, but I try to do better. Lori does not. Okay, and again, that's subjective, right? People may be like, how do you know? You don't know her life. She puts it all online. I'm critiquing stuff she puts online. Again, I'm not going to her house. I'm not putting up trail cams. I'm not putting up candid cameras. I'm talking about things that she freely, willingly puts online. Things that are harmful to other people. Her mocking people in active addiction. I've never done that. I've never mocked a solitary person struggling with addiction. Calling people's behaviors out, even if they're struggling with addiction, is something very different. People need accountability. People need shame in that way. Not to be shamed, but to learn to have some shame. Okay, when I was a kid, that shaming was a thing. Okay, my mother would allow other grown folks to call us out, and we knew better than to give any back lip to any other adult, or we would get a community butt whipping. So I'm not saying people should get butt whipped, but that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying calling people out, holding people accountable is very different than mocking, mimicking, and shaming them. So I'm trying to get people to understand that this is why we call her out. She's offensive. She says offensive things, and she continues to say it. I know that she's ignorant, and again, she's stupid because she's willfully ignorant. She's being told these things are offensive, and not only does she not apologize, she doubles, triples, quadruples, quinceañeras down on it. Okay, and then comes and becomes more offensive, and then tries to gaslight us, acting like she's gonna get other Latinas to come and take care of me. They're gonna pull up on me, girl, the day that ever happens, girl. You know what will end up happening? They'll probably come, hang out with me, end up going to a cuchifritos. We'll probably end up getting some relleno de papas, some empanadas together. Girl, like, you got it all twisted. You think you're gonna send them over here to whip my ass? We'll probably be chilling, going to the cuchifritos, listening to salsa music together, Lori. You got it all twisted, girl. And I'm going to continue to call it out, and people can choose not to like it. They can choose to unsubscribe. Now, if I say something that's offensive and offends whole classes of people, if I make fun of disabled people, if I make fun of people struggling in addiction, if I'm over here fat shaming every time I talk, call me out. But if I'm telling truths that people willingly share on the internet, I'm going to continue to have an opinion. That's what my channel is. Just like everyone else has the ability to create channels, give their opinions, that is what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. And I think there's a big difference in Naked Butterfly, may she rest in peace, and Lori. Again, Lori has the blessing to be alive today and make a change for her daughters. Naked Butterfly doesn't have that opportunity. Her daughters will never have that opportunity with their mother again. So when you come into my comment section trying to compare the two, it's very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful. So if you want me to think before I speak, maybe you should think before you type. Okay, you have the right to your opinion. I try to respect opinions 99% of the time. But if I should be thinking before I talk, then you should be thinking before you talk. Because if I'm a hypocrite for not worrying about Lori's kids and worrying about Naked Butterflies, aren't you a hypocrite for only worrying about Lori's kids and not worrying about Naked Butterflies' children who are grieving? Yeah, we're all hypocrites. So let's get a decoder rings that say hypocrites unite. Okay? Yeah. So have a good day, y'all.